Hey everybody, Hunter, Fisher, Trapper, Trader, Guide, Scout, and Interpreter, and Country Cook Steve, all here in Nashville, Tennessee, along with pretty Miss Sheila and a special guest here in our Cooking with Shotgun Red kitchen today, and I'm going to let Sheila introduce her.
This is my mom. Her name is Marge Holland, and from Red Bay, Alabama.
From Red Bay, Alabama, which happens to be the hometown
Of Tammy Wynette.
of Tammy Wynette. You kind of look like Tammy Wynette.
Thank you.
You're that pretty. I'll tell you what, the apple doesn't fall that far from the tree, does it? Now, you told me last night about a recipe that was quick and easy, and I said I love quick and easy recipes for our cooking show, and you said it was cookies from cake mix? Is that right? What kind of cake mix you got?
Butter pecan.
Butter pecan cake mix.
And it's Betty Crocker.
And it's super moist butter. It's just a regular box of butter pecan cake mix, and you're also going to need a half a cup of what?
Crisco oil.
Crisco oil. What kind?
Vegetable.
Vegetable oil. And 2 eggs.
Right.
Now this is important because we found out through trial and error, at least she did earlier on, that you don't want to put any more in there because then it gets too moist to make these cookies, and you'll see what we're going to do here in just a second. So we're going to take the cake mix and the eggs and the oil and put it in this bowl. We're going to whip it up, put it on a pan here with our parchment paper, and then we're going to take Candy Kisses when it's fresh out of the oven and plunk them in the middle of each one of them, and oh, you're just going to absolutely love it. Where'd you get this recipe?
From my sister.
Okay. All right, well, let's get started. Let's get a close-up, and we'll show you what we're going to do. Okay, tell us what we're going to do here, Marge.
We're going to first take your cake mix and open it up with your scissors.
All right. And all we need is a simple box of cake mix to make cookies. Now that is just too awesome. Dump that in there. And some of our people are going to want to know here in a second how many ounces that box is. We'll get that dumped in there. Here, you work with that and give me the box so I can do a little reading here. This is 15.25 ounces. But that's it. And it says there's pudding in every mix, so use the Betty Crocker stuff. And now it's time for our oil, half a cup of vegetable oil. And Sheila already cracked 2 eggs earlier in a bowl. We let them kind of come to room temperature. And we're going to use the yolks and the whites, right?
Right, we're going to use both of them.
Okay. Now, where'd you find this recipe?
I think my sister gave it to me one time.
And it's just this simple. I wish I'd have known this. I could have had some more cookies.
Yeah, you sitting up late at night and want something sweet to eat and watching a movie.
This
Go
is
in the kitchen and whip these up.
whip it up, huh? I can tell you right now, folks, it is dangerous to go down to Marge's house. She can laugh over here if she wants at me, but you go down there and she's got cake and cookies and pies and casseroles and all kinds of goodies, you know. And speaking of family, I want to say hi to someone while she's stirring this up. Somebody posted something on our Cooking with the Shotgun Red cooking channel, and it was Caroline Johnson, and she said, me and my hubby watch these shows all the time with you and Miss Sheila. You know, you got a fan out there, Sheila?
That's awesome.
Well, actually quite a few of them, but yeah, she said that they watch all of our cooking shows and use several of the recipes. Well, I'll bet you they'll use this one here.
Hi, Caroline.
There you go. Say hi to Caroline.
Hi, Caroline.
Well, now you got a hi from Mom and the daughter, and I'll tell you, when it comes to pretty, you can tell that the apple doesn't fall very far from the tree here. So that's all you do is just mix it up that much, right?
Get this off.
Okay. Now we need some parchment paper. By the way, how hot was our oven? You went in and preheated the oven to what?
375.
375 degrees, okay?
Then we're just going to slide it right out.
Okay.
Put it in your hand and roll it up real light.
Oh, okay. Just that simple, huh?
Just that simple.
1 little spoonful. Put one on each corner to hold the paper down. That's what I always do.
Okay.
Then it'll keep it from rolling up on camera. Because I'll tell you, if something will roll up on camera, it will.
And now you can turn that off.
There you go.
I'll get the rest of them rolled out.
No, we're not going to turn it off. We're going to watch you roll them because we want to see how far you put them apart. So you think with these girls, as much as a ham as they are, that they wouldn't. So you want to get these about, what, 1.5 inches apart or so?
Something like that, because they're going to melt and run down and make a cookie.
All right. And that's it. I can't believe it's that simple. 2 eggs and a box of cake mix. Now, have you ever tried it with any other cake mix?
Oh, yes. Chocolate chip. Get you some chocolate chip and put it in the cake mix like I just poured in there.
Oh, wow. But you wouldn't put, would you put chocolate chip in with butter pecan?
No, I
Or just a regular cake
I
mix?
wouldn't with butter pecan, but I would with white cake mix, yellow cake mix.
Now that sounds good. Yellow cake mix.
Chocolate, oh good, chocolate's in
You know what I would like? I would like yellow cake mix with those little, what is it, Heath bar stuff? What do they call that? It's like a little Heath chips or something. Oh, I had them little crunchies. So now this makes what? 1 or 2 trays of this stuff.
Oh, it'd make about, I don't know, 24, about 2 trays most times.
Okay. Well, what we're going to do is we're just going to roll up 1 tray for now, and then we're going to pop it in the oven so that the folks can watch. And then, Sheila, if you want to grab that bag over there, the empty one, and move that out of the way and hand us them chocolate kisses. We're going to show that to them, folks. We're going to open these up while these are baking in the oven, because once these flatten out, we're going to mash them down in the middle. Now, do you do that when it's...
No.
Oh, you don't?
Just let them, put them in there just like this.
You're gonna put these in there?
Oh,
And
no. Yeah, when we take them out of the oven, then we're going to put these on top.
on top. And my question was, do you put them on top when they're hot or cold?
Hot.
Okay. Well, okay. See,
And then,
everything's hot in Alabama, kids. So are we getting close to? I didn't want to touch him, but maybe.
might get another one in there.
Trust me, folks. These girls got South in their mouth. They talk Southern, and I love it. There's nothing that's more sexy than a Southern talking girl. I found that out from a boy from Iowa. So there we go. We got our plate full, right? Oh, you got enough?
We've got enough for one more.
One more. I'll bet you. Let me see. Maybe fit him in right here. I better quit messing around.
Yeah, you're going to run them into each other.
All right. Well, Marge, it looks like we're gonna take these right now. We'll move them in the center so they can take a look at them. We've already preheated our oven. Don't you go nowhere. You come back over here. You're already running for the stove, and you got it at 375, right?
375.
Now they're gonna want to know how long to put it in there.
I would say about 10 minutes.
All right, about 10 minutes, and then what? You just kind of peek in, and you'll know. Do you let them get brown, or you just let them get soft?
Don't let them get too brown, because if you do, just let them get soft.
Okay.
Just enough to kind of touch them and see if they're done.
Okay. Well, we'll see that. We're going to touch them and see if they're done after 10 minutes, and then we'll bring them back in. And we're going to bring them back fresh from the oven so you can actually get an idea of what they look like. We'll see in just a minute. Don't these look fantastic? I will let you start first. Now, we don't want to wait and let these cool off too much, because then you won't be able to mash the little cookie in there.
Right.
What was you saying about them running into each other?
Yeah, don't put them too close together, or they may run into each other.
All right. Kind of like neighbors?
Yeah.
Sheila, help us here. I'm going to get involved too. See? This is like that Caroline and her hubby. They'll be able to do this. And we unwrapped. I say we like I got a pickle in my pocket or something. These girls did all the unwrapping of these. We counted the cookies, and we'll see how good of a count they are. Are we down to the last 2?
Right.
There's that one, and there's that one. All right, everybody at home, applaud us, because we did a great job here. And now, do you let these cool down completely before you start munching on them, or what's the scoop?
No, you can now, I think.
Really? You gonna taste one? All right, let me give. Ooh, that soft batch.
It's got.
You know, that is absolutely delicious. That is so good. I almost hate to say goodbye to these folks, because you have been just wonderful here.
Would you like one?
Would you like a cookie over here?
Try one, Sheila.
Okay.
Try one, Mom. Wow. I know you people at home are sitting there with your mouth.
Oh,
Aren't they wonderful? See, they can't see the look on our faces because we have a close-up shot of the cookies, but we're going to widen the shot out and say goodbye to everybody.
Understood.
You guys should have been here before we turned the camera back on, because these 2 girls, go one more time, let's hear it. Roll Tide. They've been talking college football and cookies and cakes and goodies, and that's the dangerous thing. You go down to Marge's house, we go down there from time to time, and I'll tell you, They got some great stuff on the table, all because of this young lady right here in the middle. We're missing a couple cookies because these girls have been eating them while the camera was off. And they're so delicious. And again, 1 box of cake mix, 2 eggs, half a cup of oil. That's all you put in that bowl, whip it up, and you get some pretty girl like this to roll them in a little ball and plunk them on there. You get some other pretty girls to put the little chocolates in the middle, and you'll be in heaven like I am here. Point at the subscribe button, girls. Come on. Right here it is. Up a little higher, Marge. Right there for me. Anyway, we put it in post, so please click on that if you'd like to see some more of our videos. And I'll tell you something, it has really been a pleasure having you here. Would you do me a favor and come back sometime and cook some more? Bring some of them recipes from Alabama.
I will. I'd be glad to.
She does a great job. On behalf of Sheila and Pretty Marge and myself, Steve Hall, is this the best little quick batch cookie thing you can whip up that's ooey and gooey and let them cool off and then they get a little more crunchy that you'll ever eat? If it ain't, it ought to be. We'll see you next time right here on Cooking with Shotgun Red.
Now, can we eat this?
These girls are a hoot. We'll see you next time.